Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about HSRP configuration and NAT configuration. So as you see here, I have two network equivalent and equivalent event networks and two routers, active and standby routers for HSRP configuration. So active and standby means that the whole traffic is going from active router, and standby router just stops working and only sends the hello packets to active router. But it's always ready to work. Once something happens to, for example, I don't know, it turns off or it gets damaged, this router is going to be active router for the case, and it takes immediately all the responsibility to pass the traffic to management cloud. By the way, this is my management cloud. Yeah, for the case, it's just active router. But after fixing this router, again, we put it in its place, and we again want it to be active. We just connect the ports, and this again stops working and sends hello packets to active router, and again it becomes standby router. So let's begin the configuration from the switch to create VLANs, access them, and send trunk links. Enable config T interface. Three access 120 and two trunk links into range. Trunk, sorry. Turn into many. Right. That's it for switch. Then we go to the router. Config T interface. No shutdown, exit interface. Then we go to sub interfaces. Then first encapsulation Q10. I'm going to give the second IP from the last to my logic interface, not HCRP, not virtual IP. But I'm going to give the last IP of the range to my virtual IP address. For HCRP, I mean HCRP address virtual IP, which means the virtual IP address is going to be my last IP address in the network. For example, for this case, it's going to be 10.254, and then we give the priority to each VLAN. We give it actually to choose the standby and active router, and the router that has higher priority value, it's gonna be the active router. But for example, let's say that our priority values are the same, are equal for both routers. For that case, it's gonna look to the HCRP is gonna look to the IP address. The router has which has the higher IP address. For example, one of them is 252 and the other one is 253. The higher IP address, I mean 253, is going to be the active router for the case. But for educational purposes, I'm just giving the priority values. And we give the preempt command. Preempt means, for example, this router stops working and this router is going to be active. If we configure this router again and without any configuration from the zero, if you want it to be active again after configuration, after fixing, we just should apply preempt command. Preempt basically means if as fast as it's possible, make this router active. Preempt means this. That's it. We just give priority, preempt, IP, that's it. Interface, same thing for VLAN 20. encapsulation. No, wait. That's it. Then we go to the second router. Actually, let's give this IP also. Interface phase 00, IP address. I'm just giving IP from my local subnet at home because I'm going to configure the NAT configuration. So we do the same things, actually, not same, similar things in this router, but we have to give another IP address in that range and less priority value. So okay, let's begin. 150. First we go to the interface, no shutdown, exit. No, for the sub interface, encapsulation, IP address, and then HSRP. I don't actually do it to write every time, but I can't stop. Interface, encapsulation 20. That's it. Our HSRP is ready, but we need to wait some time to get the log for VLAN 20. We already get for VLAN 10, but we should wait for VLAN 20. We'll look the HSRP results. Okay, no, it's not. I thought I got already, but we need to wait. We just look HSRP results from show standby. By the way, we just got the log. We just write the standby brief and look the result. So I'm in this router and this is my result. Our virtual IP is 10, 254, 20, 254. This is standby router. Our active router is this router. The IP addresses are here, 253, 253. This is for VLANs, priority values, and interfaces. Right. Now I need to configure the NAT configuration. For NAT configuration, firstly we go to the interfaces FA00, shutdown, IP address, any random IP address from my local subnets at home, and then IP NAT outside. This is my outside zone. Then exit interface. No, actually, I need to get into the whole interfaces. I mean sub interface or physical interface. 10 and 20. Phase 020. IP NAT inside. Exit access list one permit any and IP NAT inside source waste one interface phase 00. I'm just saying whenever any IP address whenever an IP address comes here, you should change its IP address, I mean source IP, to this interface IP address and make it to go wide area network. This and just that's it. And then I need to write a default route for any unknown destination. IP route for any unknown destination, just send that packet to 1.1. This is my router IP at home. And that's it for NAT configuration also. I need to do the same thing here. I have already IP address here. Yeah, I have. IP NAT outside. Exit. interface 1.0, no range, I need to write range, say 10, say 20, IP NAT inside, access list 1 permit any, IP NAT inside source list 1, interface phase 00, overload, right. Overload, right. That's it. Okay, now we just go and view the IP address. I guess I didn't write default here. I need to also write default. That's it. Then we go to the PC and view the IP. Sorry. What's happening here? Let me check. Okay. I didn't understand actually what's going on here. But let's just turn off it and turn on. Okay, now it's takes the IP address, and both of them takes the IP address. Let's just ping the gateway first. As you see here, we can just ping the gateway. Let's just ping the Google IP address to check the NAT is working or not. Okay, NAT is working. For this also, NAT is working. So I just want to show you something. You just show that this ping goes to everywhere, and it means that it's working. So, as I said before, this standby router doesn't just working for now because it's standby. So let's just turn off this router, and I just want to show you what's going to happen. This router is going to be the active router, and we're just going to get a log about that. Okay. Now, as you see that it's the same for both sub-interface for v120 and v110. This router is active for now, and shows standby brief. And now, as you see here, the standby router is unknown because there is one router. This is not working for now. There is just one router here, and the only router is this one, and this is the active router. So yeah, that's it. In this case, it means that I mean the whole traffic is going from this one, but before this this router was not working. If you just start this router again, this router is going to be standby and this router is going to be active. So let's just wait. We will just get a log about it. Okay, active and speak. As you see here now, you see here this was unknown. Our standby was unknown, but now it says for both interfaces, it's now standby. Now our standby is local. I mean this router, because this router is working. And in another router, it says you are active router. You are active router because we just applied standby param command here. That's it for today. Actually, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.